Hey guys, it's Jen and
Alyssa
from HomesteadHow, and today we are going to show you how to make pretzel bites and also cinnamon pretzel bites. They turned out really well, so stay tuned. Hey, Emma and I are going to make today our homemade pretzel bites. We've never made these before, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So it says to use a KitchenAid with your dough mixer, which is what I have, and then she already measured out all of our first part of ingredients. So she's going to put that together and mix it up, and then I will tell you what the next part is.
the water, the yeast, the brown sugar, and the butter.
She's gonna add the yeast to it. Then it says mix with the mixer with the dough hook until well combined. So just gonna turn it up a little bit.
Weird and it smells weird.
It does smell, it's the yeast that smells funny. So it says to let it sit for 5 minutes and then just start working on your next ingredients.
Salt in first.
So we're adding the salt. And then it says to add the flour. So add a little bit at a time, otherwise it's gonna go all over you. Okay, so Emma and I made our dough. You come on in and look at it. And it says to add additional flour if it sticks to the edges, and now it's telling us to take it off. And this I've never done before with dough, so this should be interesting. So I'm gonna take off this piece and put it on our clean counter. Put some flour down so it doesn't stick to it. And then just add our dough to it. Next, Emma is gonna knead the dough. Get this out of there. Use the ball of your
What does that even mean?
like this. And like use the bottom of your hand.
Uh-oh.
You could have put some flour on. We've never done this before, so don't make fun of us. Like here, like both hands. Turn.
I know, I'm trying to get the
Knead.
dough off my hand.
Turn.
It's like slime.
Like this.
I can't believe we're making pretzels.
I put it into a big bowl, and then I took a bowl and I added some vegetable oil to it. So you're supposed to put it in the bowl and cover it with the oil that's inside of it. So here's the bowl. Put it on in there, and then kind of twist it and turn it and get it all over.
The oil all over it?
Yeah, like there you go, perfect. And then it says cover with a clean towel or plastic wrap and place in a warm spot until the dough doubles in size. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of dough. Put these in 2 separate bowls because we have 2 batches here. Then I'm just gonna take a towel and put it over the top and let it sit for about an hour, it says.
We just heard a loud bang on the roof. It's been really windy out. Check this out. So that just happened.
Okay, so with the kids being home from school or doing online schooling, I figured it'd be a really good idea to take some of our Walmart haul yesterday, some of our fruits and vegetables, and cut them up. I have some celery here that I'm gonna cut up. I have some carrots that I'm gonna peel and cut up and just put them in a container with water in the fridge, so when they want it, they can just come and eat it. So I have a question about my celery. I normally feed this to my goats, but now that things are getting hard and times are getting hard and vegetable seeds are getting hard to come by, I've seen it before, but I don't know if it actually works. If you take the bottom of your celery stalk and if you stick it in water, will it really work? Can I really use it to replant and make new celery stalks? Does anybody know? I mean, like I said, I've seen it on Google, but I don't know if it's true or not. So I'm gonna save it. So leave a comment below if you know about that. But I'm gonna just cut some stuff up. I have some cantaloupe here and some sausage and cheese and crackers. My camerawoman's laughing. So I'm gonna just cut this up so they have a snack to come to when they want to come in the house that's something healthy and not just some crap food that they just grab that's processed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this quick. So another question I have for you guys while I'm peeling these carrots is I also saw on Google that you could replant these, just the bottoms of it. Again, is that true? Can you really do that? Can I just use my celery and my bottom of my carrot, put it in water and think that it's gonna grow up again? Or do I have to replant it? Or how does that work? Has anybody done this before? Please leave a comment below so I can know. Here's the food that Emma and I made. Emma made a really good Rice Krispie treat for supper, for dessert. I cut up some cantaloupe, got some cheese, sausage, and then here's my carrots and celery and water.
Give to the goats so nothing goes to waste.
Come on, sweetheart, figure it out. What is your problem? Emma's such a big helper. She fell and lost her shoe. Alright, so we let our dough sit for about an hour and a half. It doubled in size. And here's our other one. We have two of them because we made quite a bit. So Emma wants to do pretzels and I'm going to make pretzel bites. So I'm going to take this and pull out a little bit.
This time.
And it says roll it out, so we're just going to take a pizza cutter and just cut these into little bite-sized pieces, about a 1 inch. So it says slowly add the baking soda because it will go all over. So I'm just adding a little bit at a time, and you can see it actually is bubbling up a lot. So seriously, a little bit at a time. I can see why it could be dangerous. So next we're going to take our pretzel bites and carefully put them in, and it says cook them for about 30 seconds. So we have them in there and they are rising to the top. Whoops, my camera's fogging up. So they're rising and they rose to the top. They look like all of them came to the top. In about 30 seconds you want to leave them in there and then take them off and put them on a baking sheet, which I already have here. I have it sprayed with cooking oil and ready to go. And I have my oven preheated at 425. Just going to use a slotted spoon, take these out, and then put them on my baking sheet. Oh my. So I have them done out of the boiling water on a pan, a baking sheet with spray on the bottom. Next, I'm going to take an egg from our chickens, beautiful isn't it, and make like an egg wash, and then put it over the top of the pretzels. My egg wash on top. Now I'm just going to put it in the oven for between 15 and 18 minutes, and then we will see how they turn out.
Perfectly, but they just look kind of weird.
So these are the ones that we pulled out of the oven. The bottoms are nice and golden brown. I'm just gonna put it into a little bit of butter. And then mix them around. And then I'm just gonna take my spoon and gently pour them in. Try not to get all that butter out. And take my spoon. This is cinnamon and sugar. The girls wanted to try cinnamon and sugar, so I just wanted to show you there's other options rather than just salt. But those are done, and these are ones that we finished already. These are ones that we did already.
We attempted to make a pretzel, but it turned out like that.
So you just take them out. And they kind of are like little donuts, actually. But I'm pretty impressed at how they turned out. What do you girls think?
Yes. I didn't try it yet.
I want that big one. Okay, so Emma has been helping me. Alyssa helped us do the last part. Here's how they turned out. They're actually not that bad. It does take quite a while from start to finish, but I think it was well worth it. What do you think?
They're really good.
Yeah, so these ones have the cinnamon and sugar on it. They ate the other ones already, so they kind of go pretty quick. But if you want the recipe, I'll leave it down below on what we did. But it was a really simple process.